purpose of the light body. The soul is created in the image and likeness of God. Male and female, he created the soul, meaning that each soul is a child of God. And each soul has both male and female characteristics. When created, the soul's God characteristics are in their raw, immature, emotion state of existence. And eventually, when the soul matures, the soul will become a co-creator God. The initial stage of the soul is in an embryo form called a light body. This light body consists of all of God's characteristics, but in their raw, immature, emotional form. For the soul to mature into a co-creator God, the soul has to incarnate into a reality where the soul can learn to mature these raw emotions from an immature state of expression into a mature God-feeling state of expression, like impatience to patience. This is the purpose of a soul's life experience, to learn to discipline and master these raw, immature emotions of God. When a soul incarnates, the soul's light body becomes part of the soul's physical body. Through life experiences, these raw, immature emotions are activated. When these raw emotions are activated, these raw, immature emotions have control of the soul's physical body, and the soul is at the mercy and responsibility for the actions of their raw, immature emotions. The universal law of cause and effect will register within both the soul's physical body and light body a negative condition when the soul is abusive towards other members of God's kingdoms. This negative condition at cellular level can only be removed by repaying a karmic debt and through forgiveness for their abusive behavior. In the early stage of soul development, the soul is satisfying all these raw, immature emotions by being selfish, abusing others, being greedy, and power hungry. The soul is unaware that the soul is responsible for their actions until the soul receives repercussions in their life experiences exactly in the same manner the soul abused another. This occurs in each carnation and in different genders. Whatever occurs in a soul's physical body also occurs in the soul's light body simultaneously. This means every abusive action a soul takes against another is also registered in the soul's light body. Also, what wisdom a soul learns and the mastering and maturing of these raw, immature emotions are also registered in the soul's light body. Death comes to a soul due to the karma a soul creates in each carnation. At the time of death, the soul's knowledge, abilities, wisdom learned, along with all negative conditioning created from abusiveness to others, is registered in the soul's light body. In the next carnation, the cumulative effects of the soul's existence in all their previous carnations are now transferred into the soul's new physical body. This is one cause for birth defects, the negative conditions created by the soul's abusive actions towards another in a previous carnation. When a soul's impairment occurs in the physical body of the soul, it is an indication that the soul can now accept the physical impairment and repay the karmic debt the soul created. With each carnation, whether the soul incarnates as a male or female, the soul is learning knowledge, abilities, wisdom, and disciplining the raw, immature emotions. Eventually, the soul will discipline and master all their raw, immature emotions, and the soul becomes a co-creator God. When the soul has disciplined and mastered all their immature emotions and transferred these emotions into God feelings, the soul has accomplished their soul's mission in this earth spiritual training school. When the soul has accomplished their mission, the soul no longer needs to experience the birth, death, rebirth cycle. The soul's physical body and light body are vibrating at a higher frequency, which allows the soul to ascend to the next level of soul development. This was demonstrated by Jesus. Jesus was not the only Son of God. Jesus was the last known person to master and discipline all their raw God characteristics and transitioned his raw emotions into God feelings and became a co-creator God. Remember who you are. You are a child of God, created in his image and likeness. Each soul chooses to come to this earth spiritual training school to serve God by disciplining and mastering their expressions and becoming a divine servant of God and serving the oneness of creation through love. When a soul embraces who they are, a soul created in the image and likeness of God, and their purpose in this spiritual training school is to train to be a co-creator God, the soul will find obstacles in their life removed, and their dreams and desires will manifest sooner. Much love and many blessings. Namaste. Visit us at www.thepathtowoneness.com. Join the membership program for all the latest teachings from the Golden Ones. Visit us on Facebook and LinkedIn at thepathtowoneness.com.